A military family has been fighting for justice since a caregiver was accused 2 years ago of severely injuring their son. While they await the trial later this year, they have a new mission to make sure military families have access to all court hearings, regardless of where they are in the world.
And we want to warn you that some images and elements of this story may be difficult to watch. Action News anchor Jessica Harrington explains the push to create Levi's Law.
Levi Anderson is like most 3-year-old boys and loves cake on his birthday and posing for pictures. His mom, Kristen Anderson, says he's come a long way since his life changed 2 years ago.
Considering his injuries and how horrific they were, he's doing well.
In March of 2023, Levi was rushed from a Hanford in-home daycare to Valley Children's Hospital, where he remained for 21 days. Doctors determined he was severely injured. Investigators say those injuries were consistent with shaken baby syndrome. His caregiver, Courtney Bias, was arrested and charged with child abuse. Levi is still recovering from the injuries. He has to wear a helmet because he's still missing a portion of his skull, and he attends multiple doctor's appointments and therapy sessions weekly.
A traumatic brain injury is not something that just goes away. It's something that you deal with for the rest of your life.
Since the very first hearing, Kristen has made it a priority to attend every court date and advocate for her son. But when her husband, a fighter pilot in the Navy, was given orders to relocate to Virginia Beach, Virginia, she realized it wouldn't be as easy as just hopping on Zoom.
You would think it would be a given that I would participate remotely in my minor son's public court hearings, but that was not the case. Instead, it was a hard no. You cannot participate.
Kings County District Attorney Sarah Hacker says Marcy's Law provides that victims are entitled to appear in the court proceedings. However, it doesn't specifically address Zoom appearances. That decision lies with the judge.
It depends on the judge because the judge is the one that decides how their courtroom is going to be run. It depends from courtroom to courtroom, judge to judge.
After Kristen was initially denied, the DA filed a motion asking the judge to carry the spirit of Marcy's Law into Zoom appearances. The judge approved that decision, and as long as the case remains with the current judge, Kristen will have remote access moving forward. But she doesn't want any other military family to have to deal with this in the future. So now she's pushing to create Levi's Law.
What I'm trying to do is create some legislation that states that if you have a minor child, whether you're on the defense side or the prosecution side, that you are to participate remotely.
She's also rallied support on social media, growing her TikTok page to nearly 200,000 followers with Levi's story. She says she won't stop fighting for military families or for her son.
Good job, Levi!
So it's very, very important that I'm there to be heard. And it's important that I'm there to be a voice for Levi. And one day when he grows up, he'll know that his mom fought for him and that justice was served.
This week, Kristen is getting another step closer in her push to create Levi's Law. She has a meeting scheduled with the staff of Congresswoman Jennifer Kiggins, who represents the area where she now lives. And good news for Levi, he's set to receive a skull replacement in April. If all goes well, he'll be able to live without a helmet by the end of this year. In the studio, Jessica Harrington, ABC 30 Action News.
Hey Central California, stay up to date with the most important news and weather. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to ABC 30 Action News.